A mother called me one day and said her last son was tormenting her. She said she was tired of the boy because he does not used to hear, he used to behave anyhow. But that her first son is a wonderful boy. He respects her and he do all what she asks of him. The thing is, children don't really have problem. It's the method we use on them that is the problem. The method that worked for the first child might not work for the second child. And the one that worked for the second child might not work for the third child. So the method is the problem, not the child. The last time I talked about tools, giving them the right tools. Another mother also was complaining that where is her 3-year-old child not listening to her? That she will tell the boy to do this, the boy will not do it. I started laughing. I said, 3 years old, listen to you. How? Because 3 years, they are not having the cognitive skill to understand what you are trying to say. So they follow what you do, not what you say. Therefore, you need to understand the season, the parenting season. Every stage is a different season. You need to understand the method you're going to use for different stages of their growth. So today, we'll be looking at the parenting styles. The parenting style was a theory by a developmental and clinical psychology, Diana, in the 1960s. She said there are 4 parenting styles: the authoritarian, the permissive, the neglectful, and the authoritative. So in this video today, I'll be showing us these 4 different parenting styles. Now let's go into the parenting style. The first on our list is the authoritarian parenting style. These are the strict commandant. Yes, they are very strict and they are overprotective. The child opinion does not matter. They say, do as I say. And whenever the child disobeys the instruction, they receive serious beating. They use harsh punishment rather than discipline. You know, discipline is conditioning the child's mind to follow instruction. But they focus on harsh punishment to make the child feel pain. You cannot make children do good by making them feel bad. So this type of parent, they don't have empathy. They don't see the world through the child's lens. They see the world through their own lens. So a child feeling is not really welcome. And children in this household are afraid to make mistakes. They are working on eggshell. And again, the children in this household are loved based on performance. The day you do well, your daddy loves you. The day you do well, your mommy loves you. But the day you did not do well, you're not loved. You get serious beating. So the child grow up to associate love with pain. And again, they obey out of fear and not love. This is why sometimes most of them lie. Why do they lie? They lie to protect themselves from the pain. And when they grow up, what is the effect of this on a child? They have very low self-esteem, because when you cannot find expression at home, you cannot find expression anywhere. They have low self-esteem, and also they become people pleaser. Why do they please everybody? Because they want to be accepted. They do things just to be accepted, and they struggle with boundary setting, because in the house, the parent wanted to know almost everything, and the parent decide everything for them. So they grow up struggle with boundaries. And this type of parent raise 2 kinds of children. The first, they grow up just like I said, to become people pleaser, while the second might grow and become wayward. Why? Because now they have freedom. They are free from their parent. They now feel like doing what they feel like doing. That's why some of them become wayward. So all we need is to balance. All we need is balance. Children need discipline, yes. You need to be strict at times, but not all the time. That's why I'm just giving you the parenting style, so that you know the style you belong and which one you want to use. Now, we move to the second the permissive parenting style. They are called the gentle parent, and it started becoming popular in 2010. That's when this trend started becoming popular, and now it's almost everywhere. The permissive parent. You know, when you come from nothing, you want to give your child everything, but in the process you realize you're teaching them nothing. When you give a child everything, that child will not have passion to pursue anything. In my decades of training kids, the children that have given me problem the most are the children of permissive parents. Why? Because in the house, the parent allow them to do whatever they want. Even when they disobey, the parent apologizes for the child disobedient. The parent always come to rescue them. They take away every obstacle from their way so that I don't want my child to struggle. I don't want my child to suffer. For a child to develop the qualities he needs to thrive in this world, he needs struggle. And according to Scott Donald, he called them healthy struggle. Washing their clothes, washing the plate they eat, their lunchbox, their school uniform, horse, all these things are healthy struggle every child needs to thrive. But what do permissive parents do? No, they are not to wash them. They permit everything. So whenever the child come outside, it expects everyone to act like his parent. If you do not discipline your child in the house, the world will discipline them harshly. And again, you do not prepare the road for the child. You prepare the child for the road. The world will not give your children what they want because they want it. The world will give them who they become. Who is your child becoming? But when you keep taking away all these obstacles, their brain capacity will not grow. They do a research, 2 children, a child that faces more challenges and the one that did not. The one that faces more challenges has more neural connection. He has more larger brain capacity than the one that did not. These children would not have problem-solving skill. Whenever challenge come in their life, they run back home to go and meet their parents. That's why you can see people in their 30s, some of them in their 40s, every small thing they run away. Every challenge they run back to their parents. Why? Because they were trained by parents who do everything for them. They were trained by parents who permit them to do everything they feel like doing. When they come out, they become what? So entitled. And they can disobey laws. They are the ones disobeying most of the laws. In school, they torment teachers. These children torment teachers. They don't sit down in one place. They scatter everywhere. When teacher complain, the parent become angry with the teacher for complaining. They are the permissive children. Permissive parent children, rather. And what is the effect? They grow with low self-esteem also. Because when a child go out and everybody is complaining about his behavior, you feel like it's bad. But the child is not bad. It's the method that is bad. The method is the problem, not the child. That's why I'm listing out this method for you to know where you belong. If you are a permissive parent, I advise you to change. Because any child you do not train well today will chase you out of your house tomorrow. And that's just the truth. When they outgrown you, you cannot do anything. So this is the best time to curtail. You can start again. You can start setting those boundaries again. Now let's move to the next. That's this part. That's the neglectful parenting style. This parent, they provide the basic need of the child, but they allow the child to figure out life by themselves. They are unavailable emotionally. They say, he's fine on his own. But is he truly fine on his own? No. A child does not have that skill. A child needs an adult in his life to learn life skills that will help him thrive in the world. A child needs attachment. But they left these children to themselves. And what happened? They grew up, some of them joined gang. Some of them started doing some terrible things around the society because they were not guiding and nobody was in their life. A man said, be in your children's life now if you want them to be in your life in the future. Then we come to the last part, that is the authoritative. This is the authoritative parenting style. The authoritative is the combination of this and this, but not this one. No, this one is not part of it. It's a combination of authoritarian and permissive to create a what? Balance. Authoritative is the balanced parent. I love you, yes, but I'll set rules for you. I'll set boundaries for you. See, setting boundaries for children help them to grow up to set boundaries for themselves. A lot of people are struggling with boundaries. They allow all kinds of people into their life because when they were small, nobody set boundaries for them. Discipline children doesn't mean that you hate them. Sometimes they may be angry, but in the future they will thank you that you disciplined them today. So the authoritative parent has empathy. He sees children's world through their lens, and the child opinion matters. When they are setting boundaries, they don't just set the boundaries by themselves, they set boundaries together with the child. The child contributes. There's expectation, there's predictability. When the child is able to predict what he or she is supposed to do, they'll have control over their behavior. And they also coach the children emotionally because the child emotion matters. So authoritative parent is the best parenting style you can ever give a child. And by so doing, the children grow up with higher self-esteem because they know their word. Their parents show them their word at all. In school, they do so well. Everybody wants to be their friend because they have good relationship with their parent. Therefore, be an authoritative parent. And also understand your child. Observe your child and know how you go about each child. There you have it. The 4 parenting style. It's from this style that other parenting style came out from. A theory by a developmental and clinical psychology, Diana, in the 1960s. My name is Tiang Andeyang. Follow me, subscribe if you want to learn more.